Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everyone? What's up, Cindy? What's up, Kate and Scully? How's it going, Moogard? I think I saw Art Nerd in here as well. What's up, what's up? How was everyone's weekend? How's it going, Hottie? What's going on? Yeah, I'm having a decent day. I'm a little bit low energy, but doing great actually. Damn right I'm here. Hell yeah. What's up, Overthinker? What's going on already? What's happening, everyone? What's new? I feel like my streaming schedule has been kind of out of whack, so hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a solid weekend. Is this kind of bright? Let's see. This looks a little bit better. You know, every day's a little bit different in the studio depending on how the sun is shining through my top window. It's like some days I feel like it's a little bit too bright. I think this looks better. Visited my parents, nice. Might still be off from the album listening session, right? Yeah. Low energy, but still looking like Peta Millark. Why do I feel like I should know that name? Oh, my sub notifications. Wait, that's right. Oh my gosh. Wait, I totally forgot about this. I turned off all my notifications. Hold up. Thank you for mentioning that. I did not put them back on. Wait, so somebody subbed. Hold on. Arnie02, thank you so much for the sub. I totally missed that. Okay, it should be good to go now. But it is Tuesday. Somehow it's April 7th already. Which is, my mind is being boggled. Oh, I left my water over there. I'll grab it later. Let's see what's new. I ended up kind of being not forced, but damn. Okay. Well, hold on. Already, are you gonna be around for a little bit for today's stream? Because I can go grab him, but I'm pretty sure he's really cozy on the couch at the moment. I was spending some time with the kitties downstairs. They're all napping together on the couch. Okay, I might grab him a little bit later if that's all right with you. If you can remind me, I'll grab him. Make sure that you get your time in with the baby boy before the stream is over. Yeah, trying to think what's new. I don't know. Did a little road trip. That kind of had to happen for better for worse. I shipped a bunch of the TwoFold albums out. Well, vinyls, I should say. Better way to describe them. So those are on their way. I think some people probably got their copies already. I still haven't done an email and text blast because I'm just realizing how much time goes into doing this. It's almost like a full-time job. And I haven't even announced them on social media or anything. So, packing them up, wrapping them, labeling them, taking them out for shipment, and then obviously, anyways, it's awesome. I love doing it, but it is a lot of work. So, the first batch is on its way. And I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to I'm gonna have to take them every other day. I'm gonna do batches like every other business day, maybe. So like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or something. Otherwise, it's gonna be too much, and I won't be able to spend time doing other things. Is it too late, or can I still get a vinyl? Yeah, of course. There's still plenty left because I haven't made an official announcement yet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit surprised by how many people have been ordering them. That's part of the reason why I haven't sent out emails yet, is because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of work. And I don't want people to feel like I'm forgetting about their order if I end up making an email blast and there are too many people ordering at once for me to fulfill. but I'm gonna do it tomorrow is the plan. So I've had some time to get the system down. I know how to get them shipped properly and safely, and so yeah, it's all good. Just made sure my vinyl friends scooped them when we went live. Hell yeah. Yeah, Overthinker, I haven't actually made any announcements anywhere outside of Twitch. So it's, like I said, I'm kind of like, I'm using Twitch as my way to do some test announcements, which honestly, I'm super happy I didn't just make any major blasts right off the bat last week, because I would have, I literally wouldn't have been able to get any sleep. I would have just been packing up stuff. But yeah. Anyways, so what else is new? I've been seeing some. Oh, nice. Looks like the notifications are working again. Thanks, Mattism, for the bits. Much appreciated. I know UPS has batch label creation. Yeah, and honestly, the one near me, the UPS near me, they only charge $1 per shipping label, which is great. But I ended up just buying a bunch of my own, and I've been printing them myself. And that works fine too. And there's a lot of international ones. The international ones are a little bit trickier because then you gotta tape. They tend to have their own label system. You have to sign them, and then you have to tape the label down so that none of the edges are exposed, because otherwise it could get ripped off in transit, and then they could get lost. UPS says mine will arrive in 4 days. Hell yeah. Nice. But yeah, what else has been going on? I've been seeing some interesting headlines about Charlie Puth and his like endorsement of AI in terms of music creation, which is kind of an interesting and unfortunate twist. Because it's interesting when somebody that clearly has so much talent and is just like an absolute powerhouse, you'd think that they would encourage other people that have an interest in creating art to pursue expressing themselves and learning versus relying on, I don't know, tools like that. But I don't know anything about Moises, I think is what the company's called. So I hope at the very least they're more ethical than companies like Suno are. UPS has free sleeves for international shipments. Oh, that's right. They do. Yeah. That is true. Actually, maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I should start bringing maybe I shouldn't tape the international shipment ones myself. The lady at the USPS said that I should just tape them myself. But maybe she's just doing that because she's too lazy to do it herself. I do shipping all the time. Ask me anything. Hell yeah. I honestly, I might shoot you a message about that. What else we got going? I listened to an Of the Tree set from his Ultra Miami performance on the drive, and that was sick. Lots of really cool tunes, and I think it kind of like I think that is the perfect sweet spot, in my opinion, for like heavy music that I really enjoy listening to. And it's definitely, I think it fits like the dubstep category, but it's so different than a lot of the heavier, really aggressive sounding stuff out there. I like I'm not sure if it's like the more UK influence in those kind of tracks, but there's some really cool tunes that he was playing in his set. Obviously his own are great. He's got a new Liney collab out. What was it called? Hollow. I think it was called Hollow. And that track is really cool. And there's a bunch of other artists whose tracks he played in that set that I loved. Just saw Enzo last week. Such an incredible experience. Hell yes. We did actually get into a studio together once, and we started working on a track. It was coming together, but that was the first time we had met, and I think it just kind of like ended up gathering dust ever since then. But it was great to meet him, and he's crazy talented. Maybe we'll have another chance probably to hit the studio in the future. Hold up, let me check out this LUT. I think this looks a little bit better. It's still a bit bright in here, isn't it? Let's see. There we go. Seems like quite a genuine soul. I would agree with you. For sure. Yeah, that new album, I forget what is it called. What is that new album called that he released? I'm blanking, but the art is really cool. There's a lot of dope tracks on it as well. And what else we got? I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, I have no plans for today. Not sure what to do yet. Bluka was also a nice live experience. Did a little keys work. Yep, I see him on social media posting videos. It looks like that's a big part of his workflow, which is dope. Blink it before you know it. It's been a few months. Literally, I was getting ready to ship some of those TwoFold packages, and I was signing one of the international ones, and I was about to write the year down. I couldn't remember what year it was. I was like, wait, it is 2026? I don't know. Took me a while, but I ended up getting there. How much time from US to EU delivery? It depends on, yeah, exactly. It depends on a lot of factors. I've been seeing a really wide range. Mostly has to do with what options you select. Like some of the more affordable shipping costs end up somewhere between like up to 21 days. I saw one that was up to 21 days, which is pretty crazy. But I saw other ones too that were way shorter than that. It depends on where you at as well, of course. Like Canada is international, but I think it's quite quick for Canada. Anyways, TwoFold albums are some of my favorite ever. Just ordered, longtime fan. Thank you, much appreciated, Waffles. Kind words. Yeah, it was a last thing I'll say too before I start trying to noodle around in Ableton is I think that it was a really enlightening experience for me hearing the album, the TwoFold albums back to back with you guys during the listening session last week. It was it's just interesting. I'm not sure I have a concise way to describe my thoughts and feelings towards that, but I think the bottom line is it definitely inspired me to get this next album done and out there, because I feel like I have a lot of interesting new ideas to share. Anyways, let's get rid of OBS here and figure out what we're gonna do today. I don't know. Honestly, listening to the of the Tree set, it had me like wanting to try to do some 140, but it's not my forte. That space is not my forte, but it could be fun. TwoFold. Yeah, also a couple more things actually, since we were talking about the TwoFold vinyls, I'll say before we keep things moving here. I know the shipping can be really expensive internationally, unfortunately, and I have zero control over that. In fact, I specifically moved away from WooCommerce. So like originally Macrodose and I were working on setting up the TwoFold, the entire purchasing, checkout, shipping experience through WordPress and WooCommerce, and then the problem there was that the live rates were atrocious. I was testing my dad's address in Austria to get a feel for international rates, and it was gonna charge for one record. It was gonna charge something like over $100 or euros. I mean, either way, it was just an obnoxious amount of money. I was like, absolutely nobody wants to pay that much shipping. So the nice thing with Shopify is they have like pre-negotiated rates that are quite a bit better than just like the USPS live rates. So anyways, I apologize. They're still not great, but that's the best we could do, unfortunately. Is that's what we got. Honestly, within the US, the rates are pretty sick though. Because there's a shipping rate specifically for media like vinyls and CDs, and it's really affordable. It's like $5. I think about something like 25. I shipped out about 25 of those ones yesterday that were like $5.22 for shipping within the US. So that was pretty rad. It makes me happy because that feels like a really good ratio, you know, like for the price product and the shipping. It never feels good if you're buying something and the shipping is like as expensive as the product. So you know, I know that people buying internationally are real ones for supporting me, even though it's expensive. But anyways, and the other thing I was going to say is, you know, if you do have any concerns, I've had some people hit me up about signatures and stuff. Happy to do that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to maybe write a quick note on the outside. I'm not going to tear off the wrapping of the, you know, TwoFold vinyl product. It's part of the product experience, and it protects the jacket and the vinyl and stuff. So if you do want me to sign, I can. I just have to rip that off, and I'm not going to do that unless you guys specify. So just throwing that out there. But either way, feels good to get those out. And let's try to do some 140 and probably fail miserably. Let's see. So I kind of want like an 808 type hat. So why don't we get rid of this? Maybe we leave the vocoder in for now. Let's just type in hat. Actually, for an open hat, maybe that's not bad. Just something really high-pitched and tight. We could start with an 808, but let's grab this. I think we want to try to okay, let's try to find that clap I made recently. Just so I have the serum chain for that. Let's see, drum engineering. Definitely picturing drum kits, yeah. Beefy lo-fi. I think this one had it. Wait, could you add a note with the vinyl, like a separate paper? A shipping insert. Okay, I do want to address that too quickly, because the problem with that is technically for basically like any other form of shipping aside from the media mail shipping, that's totally okay. But the problem with the media mail is supposedly USPS reserves the right. I think any shipping carrier reserves the right to inspect the contents to verify. And if there's anything other than a vinyl in the media mail USPS shipping, then it basically nullifies it. and it's no longer valid. So I think they just ship it back or something. Like, I don't know what happens in that case, but that's the only downside with that. But if you're not purchasing a shipping label within the US, that's not a concern. Or if it's not the USPS media mail, then it's also not a concern. But unfortunately, if you're doing the media mail, it's just the most affordable option, which is great. It's like $5 to send the double vinyl. But yeah, unfortunately, that's a thing. All right. Let's see. All right. It's not really the sound I'm looking for quite yet, but we'll get there. Hopefully. Maybe we just turn this off for now. It's a bit long as well. Ooh, I definitely would be down to do a challenge again sometime soon. I think I want it actually quite tight. So let's just go like this. Okay. That kick is not particularly good, but we'll just start like this. I love the simplicity of a lot of the tree stuff. It's really really enjoyed it. Let's see, I'm gonna turn this to 100 and then only select the kick and the clap. Okay, what do we want to start with? I think I might grab my chromatically little bass. Wow. Where's that thing at? Basses. There we go. Let's start with this. Okay, could do that on the downbeat. 140 just feels so slow to me. I don't know. I actually, another thing I was gonna say I really liked about the of the tree set is and his style in general is the use of rim shots. I love hearing bass music with rim shots, like jungle or breakbeat or yeah, dubstep I guess too. Could try this one maybe. Try to alter that one a little bit. I don't really love the reverb. Okay. Try to fill in more of the space. We'll probably want to get some sidechain going as well. Also, that kick is terrible, but... Okay. Let's see. Main funk. Yep. That is correct. Dummy. I think I need to take a second to look at this kick some more, because what the hell is with that pitch movement? Okay, that feels a little bit better already. What do we do now? Look at this, we're in OG Serum. When in doubt, bring the comb filter out. Actually, let's try something like this. There's also that like more like mid-tempo hip-hop bass track that I created like months ago that I thought was kind of cool. Wanted to revisit that one as well. Why don't we try to do this? Why don't we try to have it... Oh, actually, I didn't mean to do it like that. Let's go like this. kind of wanna do the key tracking trick, but I'm in Serum, in like the OG Serum, which is a bit unfortunate. I feel like that would be a lot. I don't know if it actually works the way. I'm not entirely sure it works the same way, but let's add some atmospheric stuff. It's definitely a bit empty, but I'm kind of like I said, I'm kind of enjoying that, how spacious a lot of that style of music is. Ooh, the Philharmonica strings. You grab something from here. Just like a little phrase in there, maybe like but that's not actually what I was originally planning on doing. Hold on, this is...
I got a challenge for you. Can you do the Terrible 808 challenge? Like making Terrible 808?
Make a Terrible 808? That's like the easiest thing ever. I mean, just... Okay. Okay. We got our sub. Got our 808. Okay. Now we add an OTT. Add another OTT. And then you press Command D. Okay. Whoa. All right. What does it sound like? That's a pretty terrible 808. I wonder why it's panning like that, though. Well, what happens? I feel like doing a tiny change here. Well, is that it's kind of cool though, actually. Hold up. Hold on. I'm gonna put the terrible 808 in here. Ah, wait. Why did I mute it? Oh, it's because of the crazy. Okay. So I think we're gonna need to. We're gonna have to mute this once it gets to this downbeat. Except autofilter's not not how I should be doing this. I should do this with a utility. So we'll go to infinity and beyond. I love that it just says infinity there. I don't know why. need some vocal shouts. You guys want to give me some vocal ideas? I'll try to record something in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot you can use your microphone, your iPhone mic now. That's pretty sick. That's kind of old news, I guess, but I keep forgetting that exists at all. Say Gex? What does that even mean? Dory scream when she's trying to make the whale noises. What are these words? Tomato? Boo? You? We need to find his soon. This is okay. We'll try to make this work. Hold on. All right, let's take this and we'll bring it down here. I think we'll just mess with these and see what we can do. Tomato. I got the tomato in here. Tomato. All right. What should we do with this? Actually, I have an idea. I wanna voice it for the vocal. Fade away. Oh, no. It's vocals, no. Where's the effect chain? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Let's see what this sounds like. Tomato. Not that different. I thought for some reason that was gonna do something different. Okay.
Tomato.
Ew. The ew is kind of funny, actually.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
Hold on, let's try the ew before the downbeat with some reverb. Like this. Hold on.
Ew. Ew.
Oh yeah, okay. I got an idea. Can we maybe like keep the ew going on the offbeats? Ew. 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 Ew.
Ugh. Ew. Ugh. 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 Ugh.
This is clearly gonna be my best song yet.
Ugh. Ugh. Ew. Ew.
Okay, we need like we need something else that starts here. Got some nice harmonics there on that note. so dumb. Okay, this sound keeps these 30 OTTs are an interesting challenge to work with here. Tomato. Maybe I'll hold on. I want to try to duplicate this, and maybe I'll try to create some kind of a pad or something out of the tomato.
Tomato. Ew.
Sounds kind of cool, actually. Hold on. Let's bounce this. Maybe I can like duplicate this as a background pad. Oh my god, that noise is driving me crazy. The way it just keeps just making terrible noises in my ears. Okay, that sounds pretty bad actually in the background. What the hell? I got an email notification that was hit like at the perfect moment. Why don't we try to keep these vocal things, these stupid little chops going? Oh my god, that damn noise is driving me crazy. Okay, let's just throw a Pro L on here, since I'm not really gonna be playing any piano on top of this. What can we do with this this little string hit here? Whoa. Those OTTs are, I feel like I'm playing with fire here. I feel like my computer might explode.
Ew. Ew.
I feel like if I mess with this sound a little bit more, there could be some interesting other results that could come from this. Let me try something out here. I'm gonna duplicate this so I don't lose this precious sound design. 30 OTTs. Why does that sounds kind of cool actually? I don't even why do I not even mind that? I feel like that could be a cool alternate sound. Let's see. Let's duplicate this and we'll have that the second time around maybe. It's making me laugh.
Ew. Ew.
Okay, why don't we duplicate this again and see what else we can come up with this insane OTT sound. The fact that it like somehow doesn't sound terrible is just a true testament to the power of OTT, honestly. I mean, look at this. It's just OTTs in a sine wave. You know what's crazy though is that why does it feel like I'm hearing the disperser texture in this sound just by using OTT? I wonder where that's or how that's being generated like that. It's pretty cool. Oh, crossover points. That makes sense. Yeah. Huh. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of, I don't know why I've never tried this before. It is a lot of fun, not gonna lie. Let's see. Why don't we try to do a little bit of FM maybe? See how that influences this sound. It sounds like some Eptic to me for some reason. Or am I, that sound design, I don't know why. Okay, I changed my mind. I want to switch these around. I think I want the bigger impact there. And then follow. Yo, thank you for the follow, Paul. Much appreciated. Okay, let's come up with the B section here. So it'll we need some fun sounds here in the first few beats to lead into this sound here. This is goofy. Okay. What else can we do to ruin this idea? I feel like I thought I was automating the utility, but I guess I was not. What if we kind of experiment with these hi-hats a little bit more. SDN Gray, is the thing you're describing similar to how vocoder bands create that sort of sound? Oh, that's a great point, Dayrima. I see. Almost watery, yeah. Right. All right. Well, since this project file apparently is dedicated to OTTs, why don't we grab a few more for this downbeat? And maybe let's mute those strings for now. I feel like I want to do something weird with this sound here, but I don't know what. In this last beat, what do we do? Maybe a shifter could be fun. I actually don't really love that, but I don't know. Maybe actually I want to try something else out. Let's just try throwing one of the Ableton phasers on there. I'm curious about that. I don't really use the Ableton phaser flanger. I always forget how to say it. Actually, let's put that at the beginning of the chain. I don't really like it. I'm also not very familiar with it, so why don't we try Serum Effects? Or wait, the patch is literally in Serum. What am I doing? Why don't we? What does a comb sound like? This is so interesting to me. I've never done this before. Freaking! I always thought the 30 OTT thing was a meme, but it actually works. That's kind of cool. Why don't we grab a macro and go like this? That's kind of fun at the end there. That last note. I will say working with it is quite dangerous. There's all sorts of random sounds that pop in and out. Okay. And then I guess we need another macro for the mix. So let's go like this. I'm sorry, I'm probably driving some people crazy here with this. I kind of want to, oh my god. Ah! I'm being attacked. Let's see. Why don't we duplicate these? And, we can bounce them in place. And we can create some little reverb throws that go into those downbeats. This sounds like Wild Style Method by Bass Nectar. Oh man, what a fall from grace. I have some anecdotal experience and that with Bass Nectar that, well, probably better to not talk about that online, but anyways, I don't know. It's not that hard to be a decent person. It's my opinion. I'm not perfect, but come on now. It's not hard to be better than that. Which is a shame because I remember when I was growing up, going to concerts. I mean, you don't know what you're listening to necessarily unless there's public articles covering things. But that was one of the artists I saw when I was a teenager, and it just it sucks. I remember listening to like Big G, Big Gigantic, STS9, Flying Lotus, and Bass Nectar was one of the names that was really hot back then, and yeah, obviously not anymore. Wait, how should I do this? Do I let's see, reverb. Yeah, I like that. Let's bounce that. Testing. Oh yeah, save your work. That's right. What should we call this? Is this called Tomato? What are we making here? Sketch journal. April 7th. This feels like an April 1st kind of track. Call it Spingle Nut. What the hell kind of name is that? New subscriber. Yo, Perlian, thank you so much for the sub. It's good to see you here. Did that song you brought to Feedback Friday end up getting released? I thought that was a really cool tune with your vocalist friend. I still kind of roughly remember the vibe. Let's see. This is the Dr. Zoidberg VIP. Right? All right, let's just we'll call it Zoidberg. Whatever. What is this? Yeah, sure. All right, let's reverse this. I want to mute that last bit and do something else there, some kind of fill. I don't know why it is so satisfying in bass music to have that fake out land on the fourth beat. Maybe that's kind of like the maximum amount of time you can make somebody wait for a bass impact, or like a longer sustained legato note, or who knows. Okay, let's do the same thing with this here to lead into that sound. We'll go like this. Grab some reverb, some OTT. Doesn't OTT stand for over the top? Because they made it specifically because it was over the top, or am I imagining that? Yes? Thank God Ession is here today to answer all my random questions that pop up. You learn a little bit of something every time Ession is in the chat. I love it. What was not muted there? Something felt like it wasn't muted properly. But I actually kind of liked how these sounded on top of each other, so maybe I could get the rhythm of this to match what's happening with this guy. Wait, I kind of want what am I looking for? Cymbal? Some kind of cymbal. Definitely picturing like more of like an 808 type. Or maybe this sound could be that little fill at the end. I don't know. All right, how are we gonna mess with this guy? Let's go back to the source. Let's go to the source. why don't we do... Try FM from noise. What was this doing again? Is this automating anything? I think I... I kind of like, dude, what the hell am I making right now? Hold on, I have a vision, but, how's this, how am I supposed to do this? These random lingering sounds are cracking me up. Okay, wait. Since Ession is in the chat, yo, can you do me a small favor and remind me? How do you? I'm pretty sure you were the one that told me about this. How do you lock points to the grid inside of an LFO? Because I know that you were the one that told me. Oh wait, is it? What the hell was that? What did I just do? No. Is it option maybe? Oh, it is option. Nice. Okay, I got this, Ession. Or wait, is it option? I don't know. Now I'm confused. Oh yeah, it is. This is a little bit trickier than I thought. I'm trying to figure out how to get the articulation right. So this is 2 measures. Okay. I think we got it if we go like this. This might be good enough. Hold on. Option. All right, let's try this out, I think. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking could be fun to try. What if we add some random reverb throws to that rim shot on occasion? That could be kind of cool. Okay, we got a little loop going here now. What should we do with this? I don't know what else to do. I think I haven't made a bass music like this in a hot minute. It's a lot of fun. For some reason, I'm hearing like the Nelly chords. It's getting on here. How does that work at this tempo? It's getting hot in here. Hold up. Wait, I want to check and see if I have that acapella. That would be pretty funny. Let's see, Nelly. Oh, Oh, I've got some random other acapella from Nelly, but not that one. That would be pretty jokes. This is so dumb. What the hell am I doing? Let me grab some make some random serum chords here. We're staying true to the OGT method. That's the theme of the stream today. Except all the high end gets kind of messed up. I forget. So maybe just one. Then we need some drums in here. Oh, that's right. I was gonna add a drum fill earlier and I totally forgot. Let's see what we got. Drum fill. That's pretty close to 70 BPM. We could try this out. Could be kind of a fun intro, actually. I just want to flesh out this intro a little bit. I kind of like the classic sliding octave. Sliding octave sound. Wait, why is this not? Oh. All right. I actually don't know if I like that higher octave here. Well, let's create a little, like a little drum, a placeholder drum fill thing here. I think that could be kind of cool. Let's grab a... Let's just throw a studio drummer here for now. Oh, Joker reference. Hell yeah. I love Joker. Yes. It's pretty silly, but so hot. We need like the we need the vocals in here. It'd be so much fun to play with. It's getting hot in here. I should have had the metronome on for this because I think I was off by a good margin. So let's try this again. I feel like I want some maybe some offbeat. Oh, open hi-hats here. I don't know. Maybe that's too much. We will see. Wait. I did that completely wrong. Let's go like this. What if we had like a brief little choir, like some kind of note being held there just for a little bit right before the drop, maybe for a few measures here. Let's try this out. Oh, it's goofy. Greg Speeds, what's up? Thank you for the follow. I like the idea of having this little section here where the choir just holds for a bit. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. We could actually make little references at the end of some of these phrases to the Nelly chords. I almost feel like maybe this is better without the drums in the intro. You think it's time?
I think it's time for bringing baby.
Yes, 100%. I appreciate you being patient. I think he's rested enough for the time being. So let me pull up a render here for us to jam out to while I grab my cat. I often refer to him just as Baby because that's his name, but people probably get confused who don't know that my cat is called Baby. There we go. What the hell? Okay, let's get rid of that. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab the baby boy. Here. I'll let him say hi to the camera. Got him to look at the cam. All right. Baby boy's here. Thanks for waiting already. Okay, what was I gonna do? Am I gonna stick to the Nelly thing? I think at this point it's kind of just part of the song. Okay. All right. I'm enjoying the OTT sound design approach, though, I will say. Ooh, Doppelganger VIP. Bro, what is going on with this thing? Kind of want to see what little EQ changes might do. Pretty crazy. I mean, is there any distortion on this? No, there is, yeah. Okay, for a moment I thought that was all just from the OTTs. I'm kind of curious. Why don't we throw a let's throw a diffuser on here. Oh, I didn't mean to. What did I just get rid of? Ew. I think it was it just a filter? No. I don't remember what it was. Whatever. All right. What the hell? Where did that come from? Okay, I think I'm done working on this for now, but it was a fun little adventure. Oh yeah, I forgot I do have a haircut today as well. That latency is no bueno. I might actually end up having to call it here for today, y'all. Hello, Martin and chat. Martin and Kat sending love. Yeah, I hope you're doing well as well. When is baby gonna have a haircut? They naturally have haircuts. They just shed hair, a lot of hair. We actually just had to get a new vacuum because our old one got a little bit too reached the end of its early life. Because of the cat hair. I mean, it's not just baby. We have 3 cats, so yeah, it's a thing. We have lots of lint rollers in this house. But anyways, I think I might call it here for today, y'all. I appreciate you guys hanging with me, and just I think I needed to take a little break from album stuff and work on something a little bit goofy. I enjoy this little creation we made. Surprisingly fun to just like throw a bunch of OTTs on simple little patches and see how quickly they can make a song work. It's pretty. It's pretty cool how easy it was to make that. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. I'll be live again on Thursday, and I'm gonna get my haircut in just a moment here. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in, and now you just need more reverb. How many messages did you type in the chat about reverb? I feel like you said that quite a few times. Okay, anyways, that's it for me for today, y'all. Till next time. And yeah, peace.